Hey everyone, what's up? This is CAWALLTHETIME, and welcome to the world of COD news. Mike here. Starting off today, basically going on my page and I noticed a bulletin from Lone Star, aka the guy who runs Ska. Almost, I botched that a little bit. And it turns out he has a virus on his computer. Granted, I don't know how he contracted the virus. I don't know where, what, just I kind of glanced at it a little bit. But reading along, it's going to delay the tournament. So people who watch Ska and are wondering, who haven't gotten the message yet, there probably won't be a match today or for quite some time, from my knowledge. This might be taken care of quickly or slowly, I don't know. I'm, as a person who has experienced some technical difficulties in his life in this run of the show, we hope Ska can get back up to a speedy, full 100% Lone Star's computer can reach a full recovery. Alright, so what else has gone down in the world of COD? Oh, Slammer Jam's back. Yeah, I know I said earlier Slammer Jam was back, but I was wrong. It was another show for Wade, his Rage TV show. But Slammer Jam finally comes back. Actually, on last Tuesday, it was Pac-Man versus Indiana Jones, and Pac-Man won, which was kind of surprising because I figured that maybe they might give Indy a push, which was a little surprising. And then the Thursday match was Dirk Diggler versus Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee dominated. I knew Bruce Lee was going to win. They couldn't have, they pushed Bruce Lee a lot before this tournament, basically. Actually, today's Tuesday, the 17th, so new match is up. I believe it's, Mike Tyson versus Goliath, who was the former champion, Slammer Jam champion, but he lost championship due to the fact that he failed a drug test. Well, in my opinion, I'm kinda gonna go on a little, right here. James Bond, Slammer Jam superstar, former Slammer Jam superstar, he was actually released recently due to the fact that he failed a third drug test, which I was kind of surprised about. The fact that James Bond, he was a Slammer Jam legend, basically, is out of Slammer Jam now. Luckily, he wasn't in the tournament, so no really loss there. But Goliath, who it was the champion, is subjected to, I guess, to a different standard or something, mainly because maybe this is his first offense or something. But I felt maybe putting him in this tournament might be a little too much, because face it, the guy broke the rules. Maybe he shouldn't, maybe for the fact that he loses his title, I guess, is maybe enough, but if it was me running it, I would probably maybe suspend him from the tournament. That's just me. It's like that means nothing final. Besides, I probably don't even think anybody in Slammer Jam really watches this show. I don't know. If you do, Wade, please comment. You are like a god to anything I do. Okay. Let's see. SMF came back after their Cyber Sexy Summer, the first war. Let's see what went down. Let's see. Bush came out, and then I think Ultimate Bin Laden came out, and they kind of talked some trash, and then The Rock came out. Then kind of got freaky with, let's just say, Hannah Montana and Ronald McDonald. Let's just leave it at that, people. Leave it at that. I'll let your imagination go for about 5 seconds. Okay then. Good. Let's see. Basically, match kind of went on. Let's see. Bob Ross was supposed to wrestle in a match. It was like a fire match, your fired match, but kind of like confused Bill Cosby by giving him a Cosby DVD. So, if you want anything from Bill Cosby, give him a Cosby DVD. Personally, I always thought it was Pudding Pops, but it is really Cosby Shows DVDs, which is kind of surprising, personally. What else happened? Oh, what was it? The Rock? And, no, I think it was Rock and Boom. Had the Kodak Challenge, basically, which basically was kind of like a Money in the Bank thing, which basically allows the winner, who was Boom, to basically take advantage of the chance to have a title shot. I believe it's kind of like an anywhere stipulation before the Royal Fumble. So that means anywhere before the Royal Fumble. So that could be Slapdown next week, War the next week, the Slapdown the next week after that. It doesn't matter where it is. He can just use it before. And that makes me think. So could he use it before the night of and put him in the match? That would be interesting. I will have to see what Boom does, because the ball is definitely in his court. And in the main event, Ultimate Bin Laden took on George W. Bush in one of the best battles I've seen for quite some time in the SMF, really. You know, I mean, a lot of the battles have actually been pretty, well, good, but, this is actually kind of caught me off guard. I thought maybe, I think we've seen Osama versus Bush before, you know, as Ultimate Bin Laden, but they pulled out a lot of stops there, but it was pretty interesting. Bush came out on top, which surprised the heck out of me. So I believe Bush is not the number. I don't know if Bush is not the number one contender for the Royal Fumble. That's actually the winner of the King of the Bitches tournament. Yeah, so I think he gets a shot at Slapdown against Ronald McDonald's, or Sweet Ronald Donald's Tooth, whatever. He looks like Sweet Tooth. I will call him Sleep Tooth sometime, you know. Cause I can yop, cause I'm like that. Let's see, what else? Well, that's about it from the SMF front. ICCW is done, unfortunately, for I wouldn't say the year, but for some time, maybe like 3, maybe 4 months. So that's kind of going to be a bit of a bore, but, you know, I'll get over it. Let's see, on the DWA front, DWA released, Jack Sparrow from DWA. You can check it out on their website, which is, I believe, www.freewebs.com/DWA wrestling. I believe that's what it is, but yeah, they released him. Personally, that's kind of a little sudden, in my opinion. I figured that he was going to maybe get a title push, maybe after the whole hardcore title against Ahmed Johnson, but I was wrong. You know, that is, I hope he's, well, you know, he does have Ska to kind of fall back on, and he might have been having a better time at Ska, but, excuse me, but, that kind of, you know, caught me off guard right there. Maybe there might be someone coming, I don't know. It's up in the air right now. I think that's really about it for part 1 of this. Let's see, part 2. What do I want to talk about? Well, I could talk about the whole fiasco with URWL. You know, that might take some time. Let's see, what else? I'll think of something. This is basically CAW all the time, saying, stay tuned for part 2 of, World of COD News 6. What, 5? Or 6? 6! Oh, and, Meatloaf was delicious. Just update it for the Q&A fans. Meatloaf was delicious, everyone.